launching off what you mentioned with roadmaps, maybe I can ask you now um, about the tax credits. Essentially, we all know that there's that 2-year window, especially for 45V, and there's tremendous opportunity. And I think that's so critical to keep emphasizing because I know there are lots of challenges, but especially in the next 2 years, when you see that tax credit window, what additional obstacles remain? So, for instance, whether it's policy, regulatory, or others. So, for example, for hydrogen to really take hold in the U.S., and how are you and the industry working to overcome those challenges? Is it such an important opportunity?
Well, Sunita, we are going through a number of challenges today in the industry, not just the window of opportunity we have, but if I think of sort of put a business lens on it and a practical lens on it, the message that I have and what we're in the next 2 years is just get work done. Take the opportunity for those industries that have industry players that have got projects going. Get them up and running, whether they're ammonia, methanol, hydrogen. Take advantage of that 2-year window, because the ability to go beyond the next 2 years is going to be dependent on the success that we can show policymakers, the job creation, the economic growth, the real hardware that gets put in the ground. And that may not be as broad as all of us had thought, 3-4 years ago. But the fact is, if we can make meaningful input in the next couple of years with large investments in the U.S., it'll set the platform for talking about what happens next. But there are obstacles. One is a time window. You've got to take advantage of those credits in a window of time. Get organized. Get your partners in place. Make the investments. Start turning out product. Find offtakes. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. And as far as like industry obstacles, we have to continue to educate. We've got to show the value of hydrogen as a contributor to energy security, to goals of this administration, goals of subsequent administrations, and kind of put a long-term view that investing in the U.S. hydrogen is not just a unique one-time activity that may have occurred between 2022 and 2027, but it really is, as I pointed out in my opening comments, the starting point of what is really a perpetual motion of activity. And so our challenges in front of us are really about educating and making sure that we can continue to get policy support. And I'll leave with one more item, that the expectation that perhaps government is going to be driving our goals as an industry is something that we're all awakening to realize, that industry's got to take on challenges and obstacles and create opportunity without the expectation that there'll be a giant momentum of government behind it. Some of that's sobering, but some of that's also very freeing. And I think that's an obstacle and opportunity that we have in front of us.